Hi, I'm Ruby Jones and I've contributed some artwork for this year's Grateful project. For my design, I kind of just pictured I had the outline of the undies and I kind of pictured when would I wear these, what would I be doing? And I just thought it would be so lovely Sunday morning where I'm just kind of hanging out at home, doing a little bit of tidying up, a little bit of dancing with the vacuum cleaner, have some nice music on, there's sun, there's coffee, it's nice. So that's kind of the idea behind my design. I mean, it's a pretty unique experience, but last year after the Christchurch attacks, I did a drawing which went quite viral, and that experience of having an incredible amount of love, shown my way from complete strangers from every corner of the world was, incredibly moving and something I'll, never experience again. But it was just, I just got told stories from people in, France and Pakistan and Brazil, and every day it was like this series of emails and messages, and it was an awful time, obviously, but for me it was this sort of strangely beautiful time as well, to just connect with people, and it was surreal, I think with my work I bring a kind of not a truth, but I think I say things sometimes that people are afraid they're the only one feeling or thinking that way. I'd like to think it's kind of like shining a little light on those moments or thoughts or ideas and letting people know that they're not alone in them, and I think I've always loved doing that for me, but now especially having a platform and doing that and being able to put it out and have people come together in that that feels really special to me. When I look at art sometimes that I love, it usually does have a kind of either really fun, vibrant element to it, and also within that is usually telling a story, and I think that's kind of had a really big impact on me and what I want to create. So I do love to kind of try and illustrate sort of little tender moments that we sometimes might brush past, in every day, but kind of, make them a bit soft and warm and kind of loving in a way. I feel incredibly lucky with social media. I think for a lot of people I know it can be an awful place, but I every single day just seem to get beautiful messages from people all around the world, and just kind of saying how they're connecting with my art or my book or whatever it might be, even just 5 words that they say that meant the world to me today. So I think social media can have an incredible impact on people, and just the distances it can reach is mind-blowing. I would say both my mum and dad. I didn't kind of realise growing up that having a really creative, vibrant, fun household wasn't what everyone had, and I think they constantly encouraged me and my brother to explore our imagination and just kind of have as much fun with things, especially art, as possible. And I think as well, just them as people, they're both incredibly loving and generous and kind and open with everyone, and I think that's had an enormous impact. Community to me is about sharing and giving and exchanging with others in your actual community, obviously physically, but also building your own community and finding people that are like-minded, share the same values and ideas as you, and kind of building up that community wherever it might be. Being a part of this project feels really special, and I think I love the way it's bringing together this community in New Zealand, but also to kind of hopefully spark a conversation and awareness about bowel cancer, which I didn't know a lot about, to be honest, before being involved in this. So I'm hoping that people start to become more aware of its prevalence in New Zealand and get behind the cause. So I think I've always tried to buy, as local as possible. But I think for me, something being locally made or New Zealand made was a wonderful bonus, whereas now it's something I actively seek out and it feels incredibly important in the time that we're living in. So yeah, for me it's about obviously trying to buy clothes locally that are made here and designed here, and I think also making sure I go and support my favourite local cafes and restaurants and go to the markets every week, just little things like that that actually can make a huge impact to our communities. We're incredibly lucky to live in New Zealand. I think especially given what we've just been through, that kind of highlighted that so much for me, and I'm sure a lot of people. Growing up, I think I felt like we're at the bottom of the world, we're so far away from everyone, but that's such a blessing right now, and I think we have such a beautiful, special corner of the world to call home. I am grateful for my family and my friends and my community that I've managed to build up in Wellington, and I think also just, repeating what I just said about living in Wellington, living in New Zealand, we have so much here. We can do a lot here and make a lot here, and I think that's really special.